Hey guys, welcome to the challenge. We're about to kick off tomorrow and I'm super excited. Everyone should be starting their workouts tomorrow. So I just wanted to make a quick video primarily to go over meal prepping with you. But I also just wanted to make sure that everyone realizes that it's easy to make excuses. I mean, we've all done it. I've done it in the past. But really, what's the alternative? Waking up every day and not feeling energized or not feeling as good about ourselves. So, give yourself so much credit for making this choice to be in the group with us. I know it's not easy. Some people don't want to take selfies, and that's fine. Whatever you're comfortable doing, if it's taking a picture of your salad or your sneakers or just saying, hey, I just did my workout or I drank my shake, that's absolutely fine. So I know that we're getting a lot of questions about meal prepping, and I know that it is hard. It takes time. You got to plan it out. You have to sit there and really think about what's going to work for you, what's not going to work for you. Do you eat fish? Do you eat beef? Do you eat chicken? So I have my food list right here. I'm going shopping in the morning because the day is off, so I'm kind of excited that I don't have to do it today. And these are my dinners that I have for the next 2 weeks. So I do try to food shop every 2 weeks, and I'm going to explain to you how I can do that. I do stop at Trader Joe's and get like fruit or milk if we run out of things. So what I do for breakfast is I'll make the protein pancakes. I'll freeze them. I only need to do that like every 4 to 6 weeks. I will make tons of them. So maybe this week I'm going to make protein pancakes, but I don't need to make them for another 4 to 6 weeks. The breakfast frittata that you can make in the crock pot is awesome because then you can take pieces of that and you can put them in freezer bags and you can put them in your freezer. Or let's say this week I make the frittata. I'm going to have that for a whole week of breakfast Monday through Friday, and I might maybe one day have a yogurt and an apple, or I'll have oatmeal. You can make the oatmeal in the crock pot. Some days I'll have my shake for breakfast. So as long as I have a little bit of variety, you really can plan out about 2 weeks. So on my meal plan right now is going to be the breakfast frittata. I'm going to do oatmeal in the crock pot. I'm going to do protein pancakes because I'm pretty low on those. And again, that's not something I do all the time. I'm going to do apples and almonds. Sometimes I actually like to have that for breakfast. My shake, or I'll just actually make, like today I had 2 eggs on a light English muffin. So that's my breakfast all planned out for the next 2 weeks. A lot of times I have my shake for lunch. So that actually makes my life really easy, or I'll have a salad. Crockpot meals. Crockpot is huge. Use it, use it. What you can do is let's say the chicken stew. Maybe you like that. You put sweet potatoes, onions, celery, carrots. We have it in the Crock-Pot group. If you're not in there, just message your coach and we'll make sure you're in there. I actually print up all those recipes and have my family look it over and tell me, what 3 or 4 do you want to eat over the next 2 weeks. So this morning I went through and printed out, made a list of what ingredients I need for each one. So a Crock-Pot, say you're going to make the chicken stew this week. Buy double the recipe. When you cut up the sweet potatoes and the onions, put it in a freezer bag. When you cut up the chicken, put it in a freezer bag. So now you have one chicken stew that you're going to make. Maybe you prepped it today and you're going to turn the crock pot on tomorrow morning. Make a freezer bag, throw that in your freezer. Now next week or the week after, you have it all ready to go in your crock pot. So you can ask one of your kids if you're not going to be home to put it in. I mean, I do my crock pot on low some days, 8 to 6, and I don't burn anything. My husband does come home sometimes on lunch at 12, so he'll put it on then, and then we'll end up eating it around 7. But make baggies that you can freeze, that you can use in your crock pot later on for another meal. Something else that I do is chicken and salsa. I know a couple of people posted that they were already doing that. You put chicken in the crock pot, and you put salsa on top, and sorry, that's someone's coming in here. Brown rice, lettuce wraps. You can also put that with light calorie wraps. So there's a variety of ways that you can make that. If you make the chicken, I usually will do probably about 4 pounds, and I'll do 1 or 2 jars of salsa. So now I'll have it over brown rice with avocado. My family might have it in a wrap, or they might have it over a salad, or I'll just buy a head of lettuce and rip the pieces off and they'll have it as lettuce wrap. So again, there's so many different things you can do with that. And then I'll put the chicken in little containers, and maybe that will be 2 lunches this week, and I'm gonna have a shake the other 3 days. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Eggs. Eggs are huge for me. I can have eggs when I come home easily on an English, or I buy like 90-calorie wraps. I'll do 2 eggs and I'll do sliced avocado and spinach, and then my husband will have tuna. I don't eat tuna. He does not eat eggs, but they are like the easiest staples to have in your house, tuna and eggs, and my kids will choose which one they want. Those are easy things to have. The stuffed peppers. I will buy peppers, and usually one week I'll make the stuffed peppers with turkey burger. But I also do buy a frozen bag of peppers. I mean, I'm busy. I want my life to be more convenient. So this week we might do stuffed peppers. Next week we might do the pepper soup. If my peppers have not stayed well by the 5th or 6th day, I have to use them and cook them. So if we're into the 9th or 10th day next week, I'm going to use the frozen bag. I mean, I do. I mean, it's about being easy and not too complicated. So if I can't stop at the store, I know I always have 2 bags of frozen peppers. I can make that with ground turkey. Ground turkey, I freeze. So we always have meals available by using the turkey. Ground turkey with zoodles is awesome. So this week I'll be buying zucchini. If you have never bought zucchini, it's not that big. So for my family of 4 and I want to have leftovers, I usually buy about 8 or 9. It might seem like a lot, but I spiral them. I will put them in a glass dish with saran wrap over it. I'll put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. I'll brown my turkey burger, and then I'll take them out of the microwave and I'll throw it in this. It's a big pan that's on my stove, and I just throw them right in where I've browned the turkey, mix it up. And now this is the part where you're all going to go, oh my God, I use jarred sauce. Yes, I do. We will make a gravy and we will freeze it in containers. And again, that's something we do every 6 to 8 weeks, but we run out of it all the time. So there is a jarred sauce at Hannaford's that my husband will actually eat, and we have that in the cabinet. And it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. It's low calories. It actually only has like 6 ingredients, so I feel fine feeding that to my family. And it doesn't taste very oily at all. So I'll throw that on top of the zoodles with the ground turkey, and we always have tons left over. So then I'll make like 4 containers, and my son, he's 22, he'll take that to work. With Parmesan cheese, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. It's actually better the second day. So that is a huge, easy meal to make. If he wasn't living here, we would have more leftovers, but he does eat a lot. So that's why I'm always like doubling or even tripling my recipes. So definitely try the zoodles with the turkey burger. I love it. I will never eat pasta again now. Snacks. I buy baggies, and when I meal prep, those baggies are ready for like probably 10 to 12 days, because my son and my daughter will grab them all the time. And I'm always like, grab a baggie. In my baggies, and I'm talking about those little Ziploc sandwich baggies, I do baby carrots. So I buy 2 bags, one for this week and one for next week. Grapes stay long in your fridge, and along with sweet potatoes. So if I'm going to do the chicken stew, I might buy all those ingredients tomorrow, but I might not actually make the chicken stew to next Saturday or Sunday, because onions and sweet potatoes and carrots, they stay well in your fridge. Peppers, I have to cook them right away, so that's why I do the frozen. So okay, to get back to the baggies, the snacks, baby carrots, grapes. I buy almonds, and I'll actually I don't count 12, but I kind of know how many it is. I'll probably put 12 to 15 in each bag. Bananas, apples, clementines, they're so easy to grab. I mean, I probably eat 3 clementines now every single day. They're the halo ones, so I don't even know if they're clementines actually. They might be the mandarins. Peanut butter, my kids love it. They'll eat it with an apple and a banana all the time. String cheese, low-fat string cheese. Who would have thought? Easy snack. So if I'm running out of the house, I'm going to grab probably a bag of carrots, grapes, maybe even the little individual hummuses, and a string cheese. I got 4 snacks now in my cart. And you know what? Sometimes I do take a little lunchbox, and it works for me. Another thing that we have a lot is tortellinis. My family loves tortellinis, and we don't put tomato sauce on them. Honestly, like maybe a teaspoon of butter and a little Parmesan cheese. I don't put any on mine, but what I do is I'll saute spinach, tomatoes, and if we had sweet potatoes that week and I bake them, I'll actually chop it up into little squares, and then I throw it all together with the tortellinis, and actually try to separate mine. And I know my son and my daughter, they do like a little butter on it or a little oil. But I just put grated cheese on mine, and it's out of this world. I mean, and again, I make a lot of that so that we have a couple containers. Whatever we're making for dinner is something that we can have for lunch. Or If I really make a lot, I might say to them, this is dinner tomorrow night as well. I mean, listen, we all work full time. A lot of us mothers do, or we have activities with our kids. I have no problem feeding my family the same thing 2 nights in a row. And a great example of that is the chicken fajitas. So tonight we'll have, the chicken and salsa. I call it chicken fajitas, but we'll have that, say, over a salad. And tomorrow I'll take out the wraps. So rather than giving them the options, I'll just say tonight it's over a salad or on lettuce wraps. Tomorrow it's over brown rice with sliced avocado, and it works for us. Frozen fruit, buy frozen fruit for your shakes. So I'm gonna go food shopping tomorrow. A lot of things aren't in season right now and I hate it, but like strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, I do buy fresh. I love them. Those will be in my shakes this week. Well, next week I'm probably gonna have to have frozen strawberries, frozen peaches, frozen mango. I do half a cup of almond milk and about 1 cup of water. It's just the way that I like my shakes. I blend them with the frozen fruit, maybe 2 to 3 ice cubes, because I use frozen fruit, so it actually makes it thick on its own. Let's see, I just wrote a bunch of things down because I just wanted to see if there was anything else. Avocado, I love it. It's actually good for you, but again, the reason why I do all these baggies and these little containers is everything should be portioned out, because what we do is we end up eating too much. And so if we have everything portioned out, we know how much we're supposed to eat. I actually will eat pretzels and avocado a lot. I buy the little avocados, they're like 80 calories, and I'll do baggies of pretzels. So that is all I have for you besides my spinach meatballs. Try those, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.